Welcome to the Sunday Club, where we do a deep dive into the inner workings of the Leeds United tactical plan for all the games. Now do we fuck? We mainly just talk absolute shite. Today, we're going to talk through the peacocks killing and abusing another animal, the foxes. Who's that there? Someone's climbing in here. What's that? What's going on here? Oh!
Oh. Sorry, boys. Just fell down the cellar.
Dan's just really climbed in to join in the chat.
Sorry, yeah.
So,
you
also...
out someone's DMs.
Augustine's DMs.
Oh, that's pretty good. DMs. Has this been a good weekend for everybody? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Carry on, James. Do your thing, James. Do your thing.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, so Dan's just joined us and also talking today about the Foxes. Is the man with more faces than he has words. The right back with all the fight back. It's Kevin. I've got it right. It's that way. How you doing, mate?
This time, yeah. I'm good. I'm really good. That M69 has never smelt so close to me right as it has right now. I absolutely love it. Oh, Leicester, you bastards. Sorry. I had such a happy weekend. I've just sat with a smile on my face for 2 days. I love football. And I hate football at the same time.
The only 69 that smells great, I suppose.
It does right now, anyway.
Everything smells great right now, guys.
I know.
Everything.
James lives really close to them, man. James lives well close. James actually lives in the LE postcode as well, which makes it even better, doesn't it?
I can smell the tears.
Behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
We've had a flood. We've had a flood around here.
I can imagine.
The tears.
Well, they're salty. They seem to be a bit salty at the moment, don't they?
Yeah, fox pissing them.
Who are you today, James?
Oh, yeah. We need to get onto that bit, don't we? Well, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Me and 2 other blokes got to raise a baby. And then, funnily enough, that baby turned into a little lady. And my favourite dish is chips, peas, faggots, and gravy. I just made that bit up, but it rhymes, so I just threw it in there. It's me, the man with the best stash in the galaxy. It's Tom Selleck.
Tom Magnum Selleck. What an absolute legend. Really good to have you on today.
He had to come out for the big game, didn't he?
He did.
Here we are. Let's do it, boys. Let's talk about this. Beautiful.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I've spoken to a few people on Twitter today, and they're going to let us use some of their memes and some of their funny pictures from the weekend of some of the stuff that's gone on with Leicester. So I'm going to do some videos first, right? This is ones that we've made. I'd like everybody to be quiet where we're going on, because these went up the minute we won. This was the first one. This is ones that we've made.
Sorry about
that. Yeah, please be sorry again. Here they are.
Sorry about that.
He's got Harris. Ramsey short. Shot to the jaw, and that's staggered. That staggered him.
That was brilliant. That went out straight after the game. I love that one. And do you know why I love that one? Because I did that one. That was me, the one and only Kev B.
Well done, Kevin.
Don't talk, baby, just do it with me. That was one of mine. That's fantastic. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another one that me and my partner Lauren made. We made this one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge game for them. For us, it's one more game.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
That one had me. Oh, we've got one here from our own Danny. This is a picture. This one absolutely had me howling. What would you like to say about this one, Danny? What was your thought process behind this?
Well, basically, my original quote for this was, "When you score twice but still lose."
Yes, that's brilliant.
He was involved in both goals, and you can imagine how disappointed you'd be if you 2 goal involvements and you'd still lost.
Yeah, we've got this one.
Yeah.
This one's from Big Lord Ash. This one here absolutely had me howling from Grand Theft Auto. That's fantastic.
He's honestly, Ash is an artist when it comes to winding up fan bases, mate. He makes it into a science, does Ash?
He does, yeah.
Is his name Chef? Is that dog's name Chef?
Chomp.
chomp.
Yeah, you not play
Uh-huh.
Grand Theft Auto, James?
No, because I'm nearly 40.
Oh, okay.
What else you got?
Right, cool. I've got one more, and this is the one that cracked me up the most. All right, and I nicked this from an account called Shomer Inc. And this one I was literally laughing at for 30 minutes. This one here. Have you seen this video of this bloke?
Yeah, yeah. I saw Luke. I saw Luke from Auto No Better share that
Not
as
for
well.
me.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh,
That's what I
that
was.
was
Stop
brilliant.
knocking your bloody microphone, James. So yeah, that's
was
some
brilliant.
stuff from the fan base the past couple of days. So yeah, should we talk about some football matches this way? We've also got some comments from our famous Tom. If anybody would like to see, Leeds will win the title now, plus the FA Cup. Charity should have a place in Europe. Yes,
I've said
don't
that.
get
I've
too
already,
carried away, mate. Yeah,
already claimed that. I've already said that's
Yeah.
going to happen, mate. We're going to
Yeah.
win the playoffs as well.
yeah. And here's Tom about the fast one as well. He did score for both teams. Honestly, I remember that guy scoring loads of own goals for Leicester last year as well. So
He
great fun.
scored one which was really exquisite, and I can't
Yeah.
remember who it was.
I think it was
Against-
Liverpool, maybe.
It like sort of looped over the and he went like top bins. It was quality.
Yeah. It was
Anyway.
really good. So there you go. That's the input from the fan base from the weekend. James,
Thank you.
tell us about your feelings, mate. Tell us about your feelings, because for 80 minutes, mate, I was nearly crying in my hands, if I'm being honest, because we kind of did get dicked a little bit, didn't we? Especially on the counter.
Second half, we did. I think I wrote it down. It seems to be there's been a few games where we have this little second half slump. Like we had it against Norwich where they had a lot of possession. I mean, they didn't do anything with it and we controlled them pretty well. But yeah, Leicester's the first team where when they had it, it was a bit like, oh shit. Because Rodon decided to throw in Llorente, didn't he? And just have one of the games where, yeah. We won't say too much about it because he's been awesome all season, but
Yeah, he's
he
allowed
just had one of them games, didn't he? It's just like,
Yeah.
not today, please, Rodon, please. But luckily they can't fucking shoot for shit. So apart from when they can, and it gets ruled up for offside.
Yeah, that Daka miss was a bit. That was a bit terrible.
It was. I would call that a Daka. I go, well, what a Daka.
Yeah.
That's a bad miss.
That's what every miss now is going to be. Oh, that's a proper Daka. That one, isn't it? Yeah. Because do you know what? He was playing good though. That Daka as well. He was linking up the play. He was hassling them a lot, weren't he?
People could call that a Bamford. Do you know what I mean? Well,
Have you seen this one? 5 and 7, mate.
5 and 7.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But the thing is, right? I've been watching a lot of Leicester pods, and I've seen what they've been saying. The main take from that is that they missed a lot of chances, and if that second goal goes in and it counts, it's a different game. But you could also say if Perot passes it to Somerville in the first 5 minutes, we're 1-0 up already. It's a different game. They're on the back foot already. So if you're gonna,
as well, yeah, that could have been a different too, couldn't it, Dan?
Yeah. And do you know what I mean? It's like Nonto, if he'd have took it first time, which everybody in the world thought he was going to, but he tried to be too cute and go inside and score with his left.
He's really took Ellis's words to heart, hasn't he? It's like every shot's going to be...
Mate, yeah, 100%. And the game as a whole, right? We'll talk about the stats. I've got a match report up from whoscored.com. We'll talk about it in a bit, right? But
yeah.
It's just tribalism at the minute. Like Leicester fans say that we were rubbish, which we were. We want at his game. But
parts of the game we were.
Yeah, for 80 minutes of the game we weren't at our best. But I've come to a new conclusion now.
I would say second half. The first half was pretty even, I thought.
Why play for 90 minutes when you only need to play for 10? That's just do that every game, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We could have scored that in the 92nd minute. We scored in the 95th, for instance. It doesn't matter. You play till the final whistle. Now we could have played shit for 90 minutes and scored, like I just said, in them 5 minutes or whatever. We ended up winning 3-1. I said to you guys in the group chat, didn't I? We get one, and these will crumble. And we got one, and they absolutely just capitulated. It's not like we didn't have chances. It just seems like we didn't have his finishing boots on. But we did. I don't think we were totally bad. I mean, there were a few off games, but Kamara again
Yeah.
were just unreal for me.
Amazing.
That gives. They've named cucumbers after him. Is that cool, James?
Yeah, I think
Just
Joe's right
because it's
here
cool.
because I think Joe's right here because we've been seeing from the salty. Sorry for interrupting there, Dan. We're seeing from the salty fan base is that if we're rubbish, then yeah, he's right. Everything that Joe's written there, is right. All they keep saying now is still 6 points. It was what was the furthest we were away on points, James? You'll remember this. Was it 25?
17.
What was something stupid? 17. The last big one when we were going to like 17.
Yeah.
But listen, right? Who were the last team to say that? Oh, mind the gap, 6 points, 12 points. Ipswich, and now they're behind us on goal difference. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now Leicester, from every other pod that I've seen, fans are now shitting themselves at Leicester because it's down to 6. And now there's even some guys on Leicester's pods that are saying, "I think Leeds will go on to win it. I think they'll win 12." We've absolutely shook that fan base after that game, and it's not down. Yeah, bad refereeing decision, bad miss. Chances gone. But then the end of the facts are, we scored 3 goals and they scored 1. That's the facts.
Yeah,
isn't it?
And honestly, we were due
goals as well.
Because if you look at Tom's comment here, do you remember
if it comes off your ass.
last year? Bamford against Leicester last year, that miss, and it would have been a completely different end towards the season. And we did say Bamford would score against Leicester the other day as well, didn't we? We did say he would score.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, did say that. And Matt is put on here and agree with him here as well. We all agree with when the Lord came on, everything changed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Bamford's shot our first on target?
Yes.
In 60 minutes.
I actually said that to Lauren when we were watching the game. It goes, that's our first shot on target, yeah.
And it was Bamford's right foot.
Yeah. What a player that Bamford is, by the way. It's like a new signing, isn't it? It's so strange.
Well, yeah, I mean, Pirro's been getting shots on it. He's like a lot of people in the ground were saying that he's really frustrating, like press the keeper, and that's what Bamford and DJ bring. They bring dynamicness, they bring speed, they bring football knowledge. Like Bamford presses, and when Bamford came on, you could see him. He was hugging that offside trap. He was just occupying the centre halves all day. Pirro were giving them an easy time. I thought they were doubling up on Rutter. They were doubling up on Somerville.
These defenders are bollocks by this point.
I thought Vestergaard. I thought he had a great game.
I thought it was brilliant. I thought we weren't scoring.
And Ricardo,
past him at all.
Flowers to Ricardo, mate. He was everywhere, and I thought he was brilliant.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. I don't want to hear it. Enough of the commentators. Heard enough of the commentators saying it last game and the first game. I was like, oh, they're off again. Yeah, Here they go about Ricardo. He was good. He's a good player.
Credit's due.
And Andy Hinchcliffe, listening to him commentate on Leeds games is like my ears bleed every time I listen to that bloke because he fucking hates Leeds, doesn't he? Badly. And he did it last game that we played as well. Was it Plymouth, wasn't it? I believe it was when he was commentating. He just hates Leeds, man.
The penalty,
just like the thing. Yeah, just like the lick the boots, the dirt off the boots that stamps on Leeds United's name. Don Goodman's, he's meant to be from Leeds, but you know what I mean. You're not welcome.
He's a shitbag as well.
Don Badman, we call you Don Badman.
Yeah, Don Badman. Jan Dames. Jan Dames was good again. We love Jan Dames.
Yeah, he looks like.
We're going to do anything coherent here, or we're just going to keep chatting absolute shite again.
Well, I have made notes, but we've just gone.
Let's go through chronologically then.
Yeah,
let's go
chronologically. Okay, so we kicked off, and they kicked off, and they passed the ball backwards. What happened next?
And then
we won it back. Actually,
okay, it was good, wasn't
it? Things happened.
Yeah. What does everybody think of Danny's favourite player, Glen Kamara, man?
I thought it was really, really good. I thought he was strong. Yeah. Some of the things he was doing in the game was like...
He's wiry,
really,
isn't he?
Really, best game for me. Yeah, he had on Friday. His best game for me. Not just what he did on the ball, but his off the ball work as well. Really good, yeah.
He was really strong on the ball. Yeah, really strong on the ball, holding off people and that. I honestly thought, it was probably our best game for us for a long time, if not the best game. He was everywhere, and just all of them just played well, and it weren't our best game. You know, they were coming at us a lot. I think we won the game. Bye. Got to go now.
Glen Kamara is really cool in the middle. He's really calm and he's composed. It's very rare that he loses the ball now, and he must be like putting weights upon weights in that gym because he seems to be really strong in the middle. He can body people, and his passing is he's got a scope on his football boom, mate. He's fastly becoming my top 5 players of this team. And it's just the little thing that he does where he rolls it back, but then jerks straight forward again. You know, like he's pretending to on the half turn, and he could honestly the venom he puts in a pass is great as well for me. Like, and if he scores, mate, I'll do an Irish jig with my boobs out. I'm not even joking. Clip it. I don't care. If he scores in the next 12, I'll do an Irish jig. And I told Joe this on Friday.
With your boobs out. He said boobs. Yeah.
Good boobs.
What do you think about the Nanto's amazing defending? I actually thought Nanto had quite a good game. I thought he was like one of the ones up there that was making stuff happen. But what do you think about his defending?
I've seen him getting back a lot.
For the goal.
Yeah.
For the goal.
Oh, for the goal.
Yeah.
Well, why was he marking him in the first place, mate? That's I mean, it's zonal marking that we play.
Yeah. I think he's just supposed to stop his run, but he sort of went, I think his hair just tickled him too much, and he's like, oh, God. But I also thought Gray was a bit he indecisive. He sort of come, but then he stay on your line, stay on the post, or if you're going to go, fucking try and. So that's an experience a little bit there coming out for there. Just a little bit.
It was just that far away from it, wasn't he? It was that far away
from back to that, Mark. We'll come back to that in a bit. We'll come back to this KP thing, I reckon. This is like something that we're going to talk about later, I reckon. Yeah. We'll come back to that one, mate. It
was just it was laziness for me with Nanto leaving without Fesh. I think Fesh is an experienced Premier League player at this point, and Nanto I think he's just recouping his defensive mindedness. I just thought it was too easy. You could see him; he actually starts to run back, and because he leaves it for someone else to deal with, and ultimately
he's hoping for a break, isn't he? He's hoping.
He's hoping he gets away with it. And to be fair, I don't think anyone was it Daka that did the flick on? He shouldn't be winning that flick on. Shouldn't be winning that.
It's a good flick on that. Was good.
Yeah, no, it's a great assist, and that's what you hope for, innit, on a corner, something that bit of luck, the rub of the green. But Nanto's at fault for me. People calling Graham Melier. I thought someone would call him Melier shit last night, and I thought that was just totally out of order. He did some cracking saves.
It's just got that. It's the name, and he's in the scapegoat box. Well, Melier is. We always seem to have a few, and he's in that this season. But I thought it was great. Yeah, the poor defending. Nanto just looking for that break. Gray a little bit. Either stick on your line or fucking win the ball. But yeah, shit goal to concede. But I still think we sort of had the better chances in the first half. I thought when we cut them open, really, really good. That's that one where it went to Nanto and he flicked it to Perot and he's just lashed it. I thought, oh mate,
with his
this is your chance. Yeah, this was your chance.
Though, weren't it? That was that from Nanto.
The whole play was good. That whole little interlink play was really good up there.
Yeah, I thought if he'd have just done the same with what Nanto did and just flicked it to Somerville, who was wide open, but he's just seen the headlights on it and he's just seen the glory, like you say, James. And but this is what could be frustrating. You'd expect someone with his composure to bury that.
I could back to say the same thing. I would have banked on him to at least hit the target with that, definitely.
Or even pass it on again to Somerville because he was on his own. Like even just be in that, having the mindness about you to see that it's behind you. Just open your body out and pass it again. I mean, obviously he wants to score goals, doesn't he? So you always sort of kind of expect him to do that. But also as well, why did it seem like all of our players couldn't stay up on their feet? They were just slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah, it was one of those games. But yeah, I don't think we would be too harsh on the defence at the moment because I'm going to highlight Mark's comment here. Yeah, that's right. 22 goals and 2 conceded. That's not bad, is it? Really, considering the
I
goals that
think
we have considered against Preston
Yeah.
and top of the league. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
all our good defensive play in the last however many games we've not conceding stuff. We're allowed one where we're a little bit lucky, which was
Yeah.
sort of what sort of happened on Friday a little bit. I think defensively in the second half, especially. Yeah, go on, Dan.
Yeah.
But sorry to, I'm just getting excited.
Sure.
Reference Mark's comment there. I think that is a great start. 22 goals, 4 and 2 against is great. But that one goal could have cost us our winning run. It's in hindsight, it's a good start. Do you know what I mean? Because ultimately it didn't matter. But in the moment, it's like it's rubbish, to concede something like that. But ultimately, it don't matter, does it?
No,
No.
doesn't matter at all. We've still got the best defense in the league, and goals. We're nearly catching up with Leicester by goals as well.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm from
goals?
Coventry, mate. I'm from Coventry, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think with defensively, yeah, we're not bad at all. I just honestly, I haven't got much to say about this because I'm still buzzing. I want to do Gambos around this podcast right now about how we just smash and grabbed it and how salty the Leicester fans are. That's all I want to say right now.
Yeah, they're very salty. I think it's because they've been spoiled in the Premier League for so long, and now they've forgotten how hard the Championship is. It's no teams. I mean, look at Millwall beat Southampton. You just don't know, do you? Anyone can beat anyone. It's the hardest league to get out of. Premier League's the best.
No one can beat Leeds at the moment, can they?
Not in 2024.
Not in 2024, mate.
But
we are the best team in the world at the moment.
World,
in my eyes.
Worldwide.
The Nina
and Hose.
the Santa Maria. No, it's just I'm chuffed to bits. I know it's all going to come crashing down at some point, and I'll be against some shitbag team.
Boy,
Dog bother us.
it?
But it's not going to happen,
No.
though, is it? It's not.
No.
That was probably
It's
our
not.
worst sort of performance. That second half.
Could you call it a wobble?
We still won the game.
No.
Not even a wobble, is it, for us? But
It's a good team.
I'd
Team.
rather have a wobble in a game and then win that game than have a wobble over loads of matches. Yeah, because we did have a wobble. We knew it. But like that meme says, call me an ambulance, but not for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. See? We are Leeds.
Should I tell you some stats right quick?
Tell me some stats.
Yes. Here's one. Leeds are fucking awesome. That's a fucking fact for you. Right. No, so like a lot of Leicester fans, they seem to say, we battered you. Stats, we've battered. Yeah, you played really well. The momentum graph, you might be great. Right? So,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, the facts are, right, that we won 3-1. We scored 3 goals, they scored 1. Facts, we get 3 points. But, so, they had 2 set pieces, they had 5. That's nothing, right? So if you go on to our where's the fucking passing attempt types, yeah? Counter attack pass types. So we had 572 passes to their 388. We had 7 crosses, they had 11. The possession, it was next to like 45 to whatever it was. Yeah? I'm trying to find the fucking it's crashed on the fucking stats page has crashed on me.
They were quite even, is what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, exactly. They were very similar. And I don't know if they could send me some because I can't fucking see anything.
I think it's just
their negative were poor at finishing. That was their negative.
That's more clear cut and bigger chances than what we did every 80 minutes. But one thing that we had, because they've always been going on about Kieran Dewsbury all this, Kieran Dewsbury all that. Rutter had one of his wiggly wobble games that he's had for a long time. But that last 10 minutes, mate, he turned up. And when he turns up, he turned up and he absolutely tore them apart, mate. He's just like, I'm just going to chill for a bit, save myself for bigger games than this, Huddersfield or something, and then just absolutely destroys them in the last 10, 15 minutes of a game. Wow, man. Because look how many times Rutter lost the ball in that first half, especially. And then just come back. That last 10 minutes, mate, is involved in everything. He's like just a lovely man, isn't he? You know, you just want to tap him on the head and that.
Just started
Thanks.
driving, didn't he? Thought I'm just gonna drive, and it paid off. Like I think they got a bit leggy at the end. Leicester, we still had the legs on us to do it, but we do have this little slumpy shit that goes on after half time. There's a little bit of a slump, but yeah.
It's loaded back. It's loaded back up now. Sorry, I'll be right quick. Total shots.
Brilliant.
Total shots. We had 15. They had 16. Possession 59%, 40% to us. We had 86 pass success to their 80. We had 14 dribbles to their 8, and they won more aerial duels and tackles, had more corners, and we were dispossessed more. It just proves that it were quite. In the end, it was just quite evenish. You know what I mean? Maybe slight to the left, but that's all I'll say, mate. That's it.
Yeah,
slightly to us because we won the fucking game.
Yeah, we beat them.
No, fully to us,
goals. Yeah,
all to us. Yeah, all to us. Yeah,
and 2 of our goals came from fullbacks. That just shows how shit they are. Seeing a bit.
And a knee.
That's what
Bamford's knee.
And Bamford's knee. Fullbacks and knees. That's all Leeds are. Just fullbacks and knees. Just like slapping them in, man. I just feel bad for fucking I said it again. Dan James, because it weren't going in if it didn't hit Bamford's knee at all. I don't think anyway. But
I don't know. It has some venom in it, doesn't it?
He did, yeah.
The best bit about that
ran off.
yeah, I was about to say that Bamford's ran off going, and he's went like that to the fans. And they're all celebrating with Jan Dames. It was amazing. Yeah, it's really good. I love that bit. You know what? I loved everything, but actually celebrating with the crowd was my favourite part of the entire night. It was just the way it went down was fantastic. There was some absolute limbs, man.
Have they give it to him? The goal?
It's still on BBC as his goal. I checked it earlier. It's still on the BBC website as his goal.
Well, he's come out on Instagram and said it's and said it's his goal, so maybe they have given it.
You know what's funny as well? Because I checked, the free kick. I checked it. It said Bamford's goal and Rutter's assist. This is Dan James.
Oh no, yeah.
Dan James got fuck all out of that transaction. He scored. Well, he thought he scored, and then he thought, okay, well, at least I've got an assist out of it. He didn't even get that. Oh, poor bugger. I don't know whether they give like an assist to the person who passes it before the free kick. It's a bit weird, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I think it's just they do it in a strange way. James, Matt's got a question for you here because you're the one that goes on about this a lot. Where's he going to score with next, mate?
I reckon it's going to smash the back of his head.
Yeah,
and sort of bounce off. I reckon he's going to be running past someone. The defender's going to try and clear it. It's going to smash him in the back of the head, barring in to make it 6-0 to Leeds.
I watched that cup final. They're pretty dirty, Chelsea, aren't they? Like that Caicedo is proper dirty. I'm worried with Rutter up against him if anything happens, man. Just because of where we are in the league and what we need Rutter to be for us for the next. How many games we got left? 12 now. 12 games.
Yeah.
12 to go.
Yeah.
36 points, man. I don't think we'd be here 3 months ago. I'm starting to get worried now because that expectation started to come into my mind that we're here now. Before, when we were in the chasing pack, I was like, just got to keep going, just got to keep going. Now we're at the summit. It's my anxiety is getting through the roof, man.
No, there's nothing we can do about it. It's down to the players, isn't it? We just, I know we can be nervous and stuff, but we've just got to keep doing what we do, and that's winning games at the minute.
Yes,
I'm not asked about the cup.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the cup anymore. If I would, I'd do like a 50% strength team. Just give them a game. That's all I want. Just 1-0 loss. I don't care. I just want to go up. I want to be ready for the dog botherers on Saturday, and then just because we've got quite a decent run in now, and then we've got Southampton at the end of the season. I want to get to Southampton and not give a shit about the result because they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
5 points. Mind the gap.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, mind the gap. Remember that.
Good, mate.
I know you are, James. You're well relaxed and like that. But at 79 minutes yesterday, I was like, on Friday, so I was just like, what is going on? What is going on? Well, I didn't know, like I said to you guys, I was thinking about how many points do we need in the next games for Southampton and make sure it goes down to the last game of the season. And then Leeds do a Leeds. And now we're 6 points off first with 12 games to go. Oh,
Pressure's on Leicester now, you know. Pressure's
is.
on Leicester. They're all shitting themselves at the Leeds fan base. They've gone from a massive gap to there were fans, you know, you get them, don't you, on Twitter. They were saying league's won. We just got the league's already won. They thought they ran away with it. Now we're 6 points behind them.
Yeah.
Just chomping at their ankles. Now, maybe this is their wobble. They've lost 2 in a row. Do you know what I mean? They're so concerned about who's behind them now. They're not looking forwards anymore. If they're walking backwards, they're going to trip up. And they have done twice. We've just got to do what we do and just get through the Chelsea game with no injuries. Don't care about the result. I'd rather not be in the cup at all. Yeah.
How many derbies have we got? How many derbies
Just
have we got in the next 12 games, Dan? Do you know at all? Or,
2.
these are the ones that have we played Sheffield Wednesday twice? Sheffield Wednesday,
No.
Huddersfield,
Middlesbrough,
Unless you count Borough.
So
Hull.
yeah, Hull,
4.
yeah,
Hull's
four,
yeah.
Well,
Hull, they're looking right at the moment.
Hull aren't Yorkshire anymore. They're East Riding, so fuck them.
And then
Have you ever seen
anyway.
the Tiger? Have you seen the Tiger in Hull? Because I haven't.
I have. Dirty buggers.
Dirty buggers.
One-legged one. Anyway.
We've also got the Leeds House derby as well, haven't we, in April, which could be a tricky game for us too.
Won't be tricky. We'll smash them. See, what's interesting that I didn't realise, the same time in Bielsa's promotion season, we were 4 points beyond West Brom on 62 points. And now we're 6 points beyond Leicester on 72 points. So...
Oh, sorry, just to go onto that previous comment, Matt's comment there.
Yeah, I'll get it back up. For you. Yeah.
What happens if Leicester finish third and not get promoted? Is that the biggest bottle of all time? Fans were genuinely talking about this.
Yeah,
they were genuinely talking about this on. I know I've been bringing it up a lot, but that's my barometer of where their fans are at. They're bricking it, you know. Absolutely, I can't emphasize enough how much they're bricking it. This was a genuine talking point.
I don't think you need to do some more because I don't believe you. Go on, do some more.
Yeah,
tell me how much are they bricking it, Dan?
Yeah, please let us know. A lot.
Come on, I need to
emphasizing the point.
Yeah, I know. Nah, but I'll agree with Dan. I've seen some that they are thinking about it, that they could bottle this. And do you know what would be the best thing in the world for me is because I'd love it if Leeds and Ipswich were in the top 2. I don't know why. It would make everything so much better because the Ipswich fan base have been a bit weird, but they've not been as salty as Leicester and Southampton. And because they've come out of League One, in my eyes, if Leeds and Ipswich went up, that would be perfect for me. Leeds as champions, of course. But that would just be it because they're not that bad of a fan base. When we beat them, most of them were actually quite gracious in defeat.
Connor Chapman, right?
Yeah, he won't know. He's a shitbag, though, isn't he?
Yeah. But to be fair, Leicester. Sorry, not Leicester. Ipswich. They've got the same amount of points as us. So they're doing fucking. They're still going. They're still there, and apparently they've played all the harder games as well. So
yeah. Looking at the run-ins, Ipswich. I'm not saying it's easier than anybody else's because we're Leeds. Do you know what I mean? Just all those cup finals that every team's going to be playing in our next 12 matches. You know, it's going to be big
and easy.
Not going up. Yeah, big. Stop saying it, James, man. Stop saying it. Stop being so confident with all this.
Watch. Why? Why not?
It's not lazy.
If it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Yeah, Danny's been a bit confident as well, and he's like saying the result's going to stay the same yesterday, and I was like, no. But to be fair, Millwall, cannot believe Millwall did Leeds United a favour as well. What is the world coming to, man? This has been
after the speech. It was after the speech, wasn't it? The fan last week.
Yeah, it was. I've seen that on the square ball. Yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. Neil Harris has took over, hasn't he? He's come back over.
New manager bounce. I thought that. Just want to jinx it.
The new manager should have got that fan in for a new manager bounce. So it's still bouncing.
Yeah. They're still 1 point above the relegation zone. So they did us a favour, and now they can go back to fucking losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can lose again now until you play us and get smashed.
Yeah, we've got to play them as well, haven't we? Actually, fuck me. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh.
Nah, I don't think you will.
I'm just gonna be nervous in every single game now for the rest of the season because we're there. That's the issue I've got, is the fact that it's in our own hands.
It's always in our own hands.
Millwall is at home, isn't it? Yeah, and we beat them 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah,
we're beginning
the
the season.
Game we've ever played against Millwall.
Yeah, that was a shocking game, wasn't it?
We're like the last straight run of the season now. Confidence is flowing. The team are more synergized and fluid. They know where everyone's going to be. Everyone's got a role, and I think we Pagger me personally. I am confident because I've seen the team play for 32, 33 games. You know what I mean? And I think we're a lot better now than we were at the beginning of the season.
We've come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a. I mean, I had long flowing hair when we started this season, and you two were clean shaved.
That's true. Yeah. It's just Farker got the players that he wanted in the end, didn't he? The players he got people when he moved Rutter to 10. I don't want to. I mean, that's when we saw Leeds become like more. I feel. I hope you agree with me. When Rutter went into the 10, we become more of a complete side. I think.
Well, all of a sudden we looked defensively better as well, which was weird.
Well, like I say, he's moved Rutter to the 10 and Ampadu to centre back, and we've conceded 2 goals in 9 games. It's not a coincidence. Talking about Bamford and DJ, it's not a coincidence we started playing better when they came on either. Nothing against Nonto or just
I thought Nonto was all right. I thought out of the forwards, he was the one that, especially first half, he was the one that was sort of like linking and sort of creating and that, and he should have scored. Everyone thinks he should have scored.
Yeah, but they set the tone.
I think maybe took him off for the Chelsea game. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry. The first 5 minutes we set the tone. We had 2 chances, and we should have buried them. And set the tone, and we're playing with confidence, like almost as if to say, "All right, top of league's coming in. I will show them what Ellen Road's about." Ultimately, we did, but it took 80 minutes. But we should have done that in the first 5. They go 1-0 down 5 minutes in. Right? Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's just tribalism again, where Leicester fans are saying they battered us. In the end, we say, "Well, we won." So you did. You played really well.
It's a bit of both, isn't it? It's a bit of both, really. I mean, I do think they had better chances, and we said after the game, like, what the fuck's just happened here? Do you know what I mean? And that's what sort of game it was, but we won. And I'm not going to remember the game when we win the league. I will not remember the game at all. I just remember the scoreline, And
there's 3 sides, isn't there? Their side, our side, and what actually happened. And the facts are that we won.
Yeah.
Well, that's the main thing that's important in the whole game. Is at the end of the day, the score is what matters. And we've played a lot better and not got results before. So I don't think we're that bad either. Just like played. Yeah, let's talk about.
Should we talk about Chelsea?
Talk about that easy game.
That's this easy game that's coming up. Because I know Danny's put something in here, and this is probably going to be the big sticking point on this. What happens here with this? Because he never got to play against Chelsea, did he? When we were Rooks, he was injured, and he missed. I swear he missed a couple of games.
Yeah, he scored past them.
Did he?
He did.
He scored the first season. Phillips set him up. Yeah, he scored past them, but he lost 3-1.
Yeah, because outside of the boom pass from Phillips.
Yeah, it was a good goal as well, to be fair.
Does Bamford start against Chelsea, or do we rest some of the key players in this game and give like Anthony, Dan James, or Nonto games? Does Pirro stay in because he needs Bamford for Huddersfield? Connor Roberts again. This is another one here from Mark. Connor Roberts. There's some big Sam Byram come in. Is there anything that you want to see or anything like that for the Chelsea game? Because I do think the players that are going to come in ain't crap players now. It's not as if we're bringing in an 18-year-old to fill a spot. We've got some players that do need a run out as well. What do you guys think?
It's called depth. Something that we've not had in a long time.
This is a Chelsea team that have spent billions, right? Over, since the Premier League began and stuff. And how much they spent in the past? Is it like 1.5 billion in the past Is it like £1 billion in the past 2-3 seasons or something stupid? They've lost today. I think they'll be demoralised. He'll start a different team, and I think if we win, we get Poch the sack personally. But what I want to see is a 50%. You probably see Rodon, Ampadu in the back, probably Firpo, and maybe even
Not for
no, maybe Byram and Shaq then. But you can see Shaq and Firpo, whoever's left and right back, they're going to get done by Mudryk and Nkunku or whatever, whoever's on the left.
This is why I think it's a Connor Robertson.
You might just keep the spine. You might just keep the spine, and you might give Bamford limited minutes. You might give him an half or something, because I won't be too disheartened if we go out of the cup.
I won't care too much.
Yeah,
I won't care too
what
much.
about
I don't want to
when we
take
play
a
him
pasting.
twice?
No, I don't want to take a pasting. And
No,
I know
no.
we mentioned Firpo just then. I've purposely not talked about Firpo from the game against Leicester. Honestly, I don't want to talk about him because honestly, yeah, his passes were like 75%, weren't they? They were like proper hospital balls. Loads of them were. And I just do not want to talk about him today because
I think
you don't want to talk about him slipping over when he's when he got back and went woo.
Yeah. I don't want to mention him because he's been on a bit of a renaissance recently, and I don't want to judge him on one game. But if I really wanted to go in, I could really go in on Firpo from the other night, and I don't want to because we won. If we'd have lost, it would have been a different story. Okay, I promise you. But
it's not going to be. It's not going to be. If we go up, it's not going to be our left back. He can't be.
No chance, mate. But yeah, he's had a renaissance. Let's let him be. But I would not start him against Chelsea, not at all.
So who do you start then?
I'd put Sam Byram in, mate.
If it's fit. Is he fit?
Yeah, we got a bench the other day, though, weren't he?
Yeah.
Or am I just completely wrong again?
Do you keep Gray?
I would also rest Gray, and I'd put Connor Robertson for the Chelsea game.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'd do that.
I'd do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'd keep the centre backs. I'd keep Rodon and Ampadu playing together. Definitely would. No disrespect.
Anthony Nonto.
And I'd
Rodon might need a rest.
Yeah. And I'd play Anthony and Nonto, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Perot starts, even though I'd love Bamford to play against Chelsea. But I do think Perot starts, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
We will find out.
Tomorrow? We're playing on Wednesday.
We'll find out
Wednesday.
No,
the presser tomorrow. Dan said in the comments there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, right. You mean who's fit and stuff? Yeah, got you.
Yeah. I don't want any big time players missing. I'd like to see Rutter on the bench. I really would. And then if come on and then just show the
maybe he puts Perot in the 10 and Bamford up top.
Maybe, or give Joseph a run out again, as Mark just put there. I mean, both of them two played well last time they played against Plymouth. I thought Joffrey and Joseph were actually quite good against Plymouth when they come on.
Yeah.
This is the first game that we can watch in a long time where there isn't actually any pressure on Leeds, and I want to enjoy it. Yeah, it's the first time in a while it's going to happen because we have got a big game next week against the dog fingerers. So let's just see how that goes, eh?
Have you seen the tweet from Kevin Nagel, the owner?
Yeah,
he censored the word Leeds.
Smell my fingers. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, he's a strange one. That Kevin Nagel, isn't he? He got memes.
What did he say, Dan? What did he say?
He censored the word Leeds. He's a grown man. You can say Leeds, He put, like the apostrophes or whatever it is in the word in the two E's.
Yeah.
It's like,
so when he's at his house and his wife's gonna like walk the dogs and she goes, "Where's the Leeds?" and he just smacks her in the mouth. Don't use that word in this house.
Yeah. It's like people who don't fucking wear red. It's mad.
I don't wear red.
Purple, Chilena.
This is burgundy, by the way. Not red.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
that's allowed.
So
yeah. We've beat Leicester. Red
Dead.
Redemption.
We slapped the Foxes all over that pitch.
We did.
We gave them a kind of whoop ass.
We did.
What intricate plays and slick goals.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, Tom's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a point. Leeds once wore red as a second strip under
They
Revi.
did, yeah.
Revi. Yeah, they did, and they also played in town. If you go back to when we first started, we played in blue stripes.
Yeah, honestly, I do not wear red. Do not wear red. Never have done. I can't remember anything of me wearing red.
I've got a red hat.
Do you know what? I
bother-
don't even
don't
wear
bother me.
red.
You've got
I
red
don't even
blood.
wear
My
red
colour's
England.
red. How about that?
Do not wear the red England kit or either.
Why?
I don't know, mate. It's just
Why?
one of them. Some things you don't do. You just put up a point.
I don't give a shit.
Look in the comments, Danny. No one wears red, mate.
I don't particularly
red
have
car.
anything red to wear, to be honest with you, but it's like
Yeah,
not,
no red cars. I've never had a red car ever.
Never have
Well,
I,
they're
but I just don't
disgusting
like the
anyway.
colour red car for a car.
Yeah, I'm not a
I've
fan
got
of
red.
the red.
I like to watch NFL, and I've got a Buccaneers. It's red, a red hat with a Buccaneers
Oh no.
logo on.
Should
So,
we remove?
49ers are-
Should we remove Danny from the pod chat?
Kick him back down that mountain.
Kick him back
Yeah.
down that mountain. Yeah.
I'll
No, I
only
don't
climb
wear
back.
red, yeah. I don't know if it's because I've never thought of it as wearing red for Man United. I'll be honest here. Maybe it's just subliminal. I do not wear red. It's just strange.
I don't really like the colour red, to be honest with you.
Especially on clothes. What?
Yes.
Yeah. Who wears red clothes?
It's not my colour.
Yeah.
So when
James,
you
you're more
cut
of a
yourself,
beige, aren't you? Yeah.
so when you cut
I'm a
yourself, you
grey.
go. "Oh," is that what you do to your blood running down your finger? You're like, why can't you
I
be
punch my
white?
I punch my finger till it changes a different colour.
It still changes
They're
colour.
blue.
There you go. That's better. All my blood's drained out of my body. It's better.
Yeah. But yeah, so are you too confident going to Chelsea to finish up?
I honestly, it does
Ah.
not matter to me. But I'd like a cup run would be good.
Yeah.
I'd love to beat Chelsea. I really would. But I'm not going to be going into this game with any sort of like wanting us to. If we get beat, I'm not going to be bothered. Basically, I'll be honest. I mean, again, see some peripheral players in the team, get them some minutes. As Max just said, some of them need to get some game time for this running because not everyone's going to stay fit now for the next 12 matches, especially after the season we've been having. We've been quite. Do you know? I'm not going to say it because I'll just jinx it, so I'm not saying anything at all. Is that right with you, James? I knew you'd think.
Yeah. You shoot
It
your
won't matter
mouth. You shoot your
because-
dirty mouth, you over there.
If you're going to jinx something, it's for the Chelsea game. Everybody knows that jinx is for the next game, not the game after. It's the game after that I'm on. I'm more
Rules of the jinx.
wanting to win. Yeah,
I might put a bet on
I
Chelsea
don't-
to win because I don't win anything, so that's what I might do.
universal.
The way I see this Chelsea game is just how our style matches up against
Yes.
sort of a Premier League
Speaking
team,
of
so-
Chelsea, sorry, just to
Right.
put in my last involvement. Have you seen my tweet about Astrid Wet?
Yes, that was one of the best things I've seen
Mate.
today. Mate. That was brilliant.
Right. For people that are listening and watching, right? If you on my Twitter, I quoted a tweet from Astrid Wet saying this fan saw my tweet because she couldn't get into the game. Apparently, I think it was a bit, but she's got a photo with him next to, and she said he's took my son's ticket, and I zoomed in and his fly's undone.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's brilliant.
I took a screenshot and I put, "Dad, where are you? Have you seen my ticket?" And it's got 20,000 views.
That's amazing. I'm just going to reply to Glenn here, right? Because I want us to win.
Go on,
Glenn, I
then.
really do. But I do
I
think,
think everyone does, Glenn.
yeah, I think we all want to win, mate. It's just the game's not that important in the long run of what we got going on during the season, man.
Glenn, the thing is, from my perspective, how I see it is, personally, I'm not bothered about the cup at this level because the end game is to get promoted.
Yeah,
That's just for me. I'd rather not injure our players midweek to then drop points on a weekend and the weekend after. I'd rather just be out of the cup. If you're talking, if we go up and we're a mid-table Premier League team with no jeopardy of going down, then yeah, let's go for a cup run. I'm all for it. But it's that's what makes the most sense to me.
I would, however, and I'm sure you're all going to agree with me here. I would, as somebody's already mentioned in the comments as well, I would love to see. Say this was a normal game, I'd love to see Rutter up against people like Caicedo and Fernandes in that midfield as well.
No, I'm not
We'll
saying
just
that.
batter
Glenn.
them. We'll just
No, we said this earlier, mate. We don't want to get pasted. We do not want that
Nah.
to happen. We do not want
No,
that to
no,
happen.
no.
We'll beat them.
I'm just going,
We'll
just
win
going into this
anyway.
game with
Don't worry about it.
with no pressure on us. That's what we're saying, mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to put in a
I've gone
performance.
into every game with no pressure.
yeah. I know you do. You think we're going to win every game? That's why.
Yeah.
If James was a battery, it wouldn't have a negative bit. It'd just be positive.
It would be charged to fuck.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, I do want us to beat Chelsea, and I'd love to go on a nice cup run. But I'm not going into it with expectations. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm sure everyone else agrees. Yeah, that's
Gonna win
it.
the FA Cup.
But yeah, if he puts out a
Really?
strong team, I want us
Wow.
to beat
Yeah.
Chelsea, and I will be obviously watching the game.
Charity Shield.
Yeah, and then
That's what Danny.
it's a ticket to Europe, though, isn't it? As well. Oh, I keep thinking.
We're
Just
gonna
Yeah,
win
be
the
come on,
Charity
though.
Shield as well.
Let's be real. Let's just have some realism here, right? To get through Chelsea, you've got to end up with City, Liverpool, etc. But Danny's got it spot on in the
them as well.
comments.
We're
I'd
beating
rather,
them in the past 3 years as well.
yeah. But Danny's got it right in the comments. He said, "I'd rather lose and come through the game injury free than go through and have 2 injuries." So he knows what I'm on about.
Yeah,
And
but what
Danny's
if
got
them injuries are Furpo?
Well, yeah, but what if Byron breaks down? It's always what about Ray? What if Ray? Do you know what I mean? We don't know. It's subjective to each Leeds fan. It's just how I feel.
This here as well will be
Yeah.
interesting because where they are, how much money they've spent. I mean, Mudryk 80 million, Fernandez and Caicedo 200 million between them, and people are moaning about how much of the money that we've paid for Jorginho, Rutter. This is really catch-22 for me because I really want to see bloody Rutter up against this team. I really want to see him, but it's just if something happens,
We'll
'cause
see
they're a
him
bit
next
dirty,
season,
isn't it?
mate. Playing against all of the Premier League teams, so
Yeah.
Well, we
Don't worry
can
about
go round and round with this debate. We can go round and round, but end of the day, everyone's right, I suppose. Everyone's
Yeah,
right.
everybody's right, and everybody's allowed their own opinions. That's what football is about. This is what Leeds House is
Yeah,
about.
that's right.
It's just us
Yeah.
guys chatting crap, talking about how we feel about Leeds. But then Glenn's here. Yeah, what if we win and win again? Played Man United. Yes, I'd want us to absolutely win the entire thing. Then from then onwards, Glenn. Yeah, that's a different story. As long as the league's wrapped up by then.
I'd be all for that, Glenn, mate. Right?
Yeah,
But we haven't got to that part yet. We haven't got past Chelsea yet, and that's what we need to do. We need to look at here and now, rather than a fantasy scenario. Nothing against. I'm going to go, Glenn. I'm just saying, it's game by game at this point in the season for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not get ahead of myself and prioritize the league and get up.
yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
We need to get out of this league because who loves
we're
winning
out,
matches?
mate.
Yeah,
Well,
who loves winning matches? Who loves going back to a league where we get absolutely nauseous about every game when we're playing teams like Nottingham Forest and we don't know if,
Bournemouth, yeah.
yeah.
Like they say that Chelsea. Going back to that comment that says Chelsea are mid-table. Yeah, but they've spent over $1 billion. They've still got good players. If we
Good
what's that
manager.
say?
Yeah. You're right there, Dan.
Yeah.
will.
No, sorry. I was just reading his comment in my head.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It doesn't work on this format.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is the gulf between us and Chelsea is massive in regards to players. Do you know what I mean? We don't have Premier League players.
But we've got a Premier League team. The way we play football will disrupt Chelsea.
This is the Championship.
If we had a full 11 out against Chelsea, I'll be honest. I know we keep saying this, that, and this, that, and this, that, but I would back us against Chelsea if we put our full strength 11 out.
Back us against anybody.
Don't get me wrong. Our backers.
We're getting into this debate now. Do we want to beat Chelsea with the FA Cup when we haven't even won it?
We're talking about hypothetical scenarios. Do you know what I mean? This is a cup game. End of the day, I have my opinion. Everyone else has theirs.
Yeah.
Get Mark Stein out.
I mean, yeah. And that's the thing. Mark's just said
Frank
there.
Sinclair, Michael Dewberry. Ooh, it's their derby, isn't it?
Right, I'm saying no more.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, let's leave it. Do you know what? We've been on this for a while. Why don't we just finish up tonight? James, predictions, scores for Chelsea, because we're going down a rabbit hole now.
I reckon it might go into a bit of an extra time. I hope it don't, but I reckon it might do. I'll go 2-2.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
that's what I
short
said, Danny. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I said, Danny. Yeah, I agree. The team, the way we play football, the way they all back each other. Yeah, it's good at the moment, and we're on a run too. So yeah, I do you know what? I don't want to talk about Snowball because I'm getting mixed feelings about it. Do I want us to put our full strength team now? Thinking about it, I'm getting a bit. Ugh. James, what's the score going to be on Wednesday?
I think it's gonna go. I think it might go to penalties, and then I don't. Penalties are penalties. Win. 50.
I'm from round shop, mate. I'm from round here too.
It's because
Where
we're
you
from
from, Danny?
Coventry.
Yeah, we live in
Danny's from
Coventry, mate.
Leeds.
Yeah, Danny's Leeds. Yeah,
I live in Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah,
The posh bit,
it is, yeah.
the posh bit.
if
Yeah.
if there is one.
I've got-
But I think I've
Got
got James.
Yorkshire
Sorry.
blood. Sorry, I'm just saying I've got Yorkshire blood in me. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's
Have
why.
you done your
I ain't telling
prediction?
you his name.
Yeah, James, what's your prediction, mate?
We'll win on penalties.
We'll win on penalties. Danny.
The exact same. My heart says agrees with Danny in the comments. 2-1 Chelsea, but I will back us to do it. I think we score a second in the dying moments to take it to extra time. 2-2. That's the believer in me, but I don't think we'll play that strong of a team. If he does, fair play. If he's going to go for it, go for it. As long as it doesn't jeopardise the league. But
I'm
we
gonna
don't
go
know,
for
do
it.
we? Because we're not the
No.
manager.
Yeah, I'll go for a 0-0 draw and to go to penalties. It's going to be just a horrible game. They're going to be off it. We'll have loads of changes. Yeah, that's what I think it'll be. It'll just be a bit of a slogfest, I reckon.
Yep.
Oh, well, piss it.
But
Piss all over them.
I'd love Matty Joseph to score. Yes. We'll have our predictions for the dog botherers on Friday on Not Another Leeds podcast.
Friday,
Yeah, Friday when
Hope
we're all
Lionel
back
Blair
together.
comes on the
Yeah.
scores. Diving header.
It's a full house. It's a full house on Friday.
Yes.
Full house.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. This has been a long one. This is longer than we usually do, and we've just digressed from one concept. There's been no structure. This has just been really random, and thank you for. We've had quite a lot of people watching today, so thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Guys.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Do that.
Do that as well
Do
if you
that.
don't. And that's about
Do
it.
that. Do that. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you next week.
Friday.
Smash
It's between
Leicester.
7 and 8 p.m. We'll be on. It'll be out on Twitter and that soon. You'll be able to see where it'll be. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Bye. Oh, wait a minute. We've got some more comments.
Oh.
Thank you. Cheers, Glenn. Cheers, Tom.
Tom's an Alp as well.
Yeah, Tom's been with us from day one. Tom has
18. Don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means, but yeah. Goodbye, everybody.